Hey guys, so you just saw me install this CarPlay screen. That's what it looks like on the bike while I'm riding. Nice, easy, quick glances, nice to see. Weather's nice today. Make the most of the bike. Lovely. Had to make some suspension adjustments because the lady I brought it off was a bit short and she lowered the bike all the way. So now it's been set nearly as close to factory, so a lot nicer to ride, handles much better. Can now throw it around. Before it was fighting me, it didn't want to leave. Whenever I'd get to like a certain angle, it would fight me, it'd want to come back up again. So now that I've adjusted it a little bit, it could probably do with more adjustments, but for now it's much better. But yeah, my X-up valve engine lights come back on, so there is an issue with that, but that'll be sorted when I put the Delkovich manifold pipes on straight through. I've got Tune ECU cable and I've got the software on my laptop, so we'll remap that out. Never done that before, so a little bit nervous, excited. It'll be fun to remap my own vehicle for once. So we'll get rid of that X-up valve. Get rid of that light. The bike pops and bangs a lot, considering it still has the cats in it and the X-up valve. Maybe it has something to do with the X-up valve. It is nice, but I reckon once we get that exhaust in, it will sound much nicer. These mirrors are so much better. You can actually see behind you now. That's the reason I had to do it off camera. Like, it was raining, I couldn't really film, and I needed to see, so and I couldn't wait. I was a bit too eager, so fitted these BMW S1000RR mirrors to the bike. They're amazing. They're basically the same as the R6, but they look a bit nicer. It's got a little angle to it. The R6 ones are oval. And now, if I want to filter, these fold in. Bike's narrow. Can filter, and then when I'm done, pop it out. Mirror is exactly where I need it to be. Yeah, I love these mirrors. Every bike should have mirrors like this. Getting used to this bike. Let's talk about the bike for a bit. Might as well, while I'm still getting used to it. All the little quirks that have come up. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a nice light bike. It's probably the lightest bike I've had. Nice and easy to maneuver. It comes up quite easy, so if you want to wheelie, it has all the power, and because it's so light, it lifts up. There is one thing with this bike. This is the hardest bike I've ever had to try and put into neutral. It just doesn't want to go into neutral. It's like the gap between the gears is small as it is, and then trying to find neutral, it's impossible sometimes. I am getting better at finding it. It shouldn't be this hard. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because it's been cold as well, I've been wanting heated grits, so I've got those in order. We'll have those installed soon, but yeah. Light candle is nice. Sounds good. I do miss the screams of an inline 4600 and R6. I hope this sounds just as good when I've got a straight through system on it and it's not leaking exhaust. I can hear it clicks, which kind of puts you off the sound a little bit, but it's pretty good. Sounds alright, looks great. Got an R6 in a tunnel at full pelt. Sounds like a Formula 1 car. So let's just see how good this sounds. It's got a straight through system in it. The weather's beautiful today. It's the first week of sun we've had in the UK. Finally. You guys that get sun all the time, you don't know how good you have it. Oh my days, it sucks. It rained every day, dreary. This lady's not going. All the bikers are out today. Seems to be finished. Another thing about this bike, it's very aggressive. It's like the most aggressive bike I've been on. I think it's even more aggressive than the R6. The R6 was quite aggressive. This almost it's worse. I just don't, because it's been a while now since I've been on an R6, but I remember that being aggressive. This one feels even more, for its back passengers especially. If you've got a pillion on, they'll complain. Lovely on the track. It's got your gear shift indicators on it. CarPlay screen. Imagine you had to go somewhere, you didn't know where you're going. Got a map right there. Isn't technology lovely nowadays? Long gone are the days of A to Z's. Carrying one of them in your backpack, imagine that. Yeah, so guys, what do you reckon? Anything I should change on this bike? I'm going to change the looks. I'm going to make it Daytona 675RR because I just like the way they look. and there wasn't any available, and they're fetching quite a high price, and I got this really cheap. And really the only difference between this and an R is the Olin suspension and Brembo brakes. And I'm not really complaining about the suspension brakes, they're more than adequate. But the looks, the white fairings and the red rear subframe, they look really good on this bike. So, and this bike, the Daytona 675 just looks better. It just looks like a nicer bike, and white suits this bike. So as soon as those fairings show up, we'll fit those, we'll fit the manifold pipes. Enjoy this bike for the summer. Bike popping away as soon as you come off the throttle. Pop, pop, pop. It feels like it's running too rich. The amount of fuel it's throwing out of the exhaust on the overrun. So I reckon it could do with a remap with tune. Hopefully the off-the-shelf maps and tune ECU quite good.